Hello everyone! Welcome back to Knowledge Topper. This is Sarah. Today we are going to talk about something very important, something many people struggle with, how to speak English fluently. And with me is someone who has lived this journey, our very own Sir Faisal.
Thank you so much, Sarah. Hello everyone. I am really happy to be here today.
Sir, let me ask you something honestly. Many people think fluent speakers are naturally talented. Were you always good at English?
No, not at all. In fact, I was very weak in the beginning. There was a time when I could not even speak one full sentence. If someone talked to me in English, I felt nervous. My mind stopped working.
That sounds very real. A lot of people feel the same way. So, what changed your journey?
One small realization changed everything. I was watching a video one day. The speaker was not perfect. He made small mistakes, but he spoke with confidence. That day, I understood something very important. Fluency is not about perfect English. It is about speaking without fear.
That is powerful. So, what did you do after that?
I changed how I learned English. Before that, I was trying to study English like a subject, grammar rules, long word lists. But then I started learning English like a language, like a child learns.
What do you mean by that?
A child does not open a grammar book. A child listens, repeats, makes mistakes, and improves naturally. So I started doing the same.
Can you give a simple example?
Yes, very simple. When I woke up in the morning, I spoke to myself. Good morning. I feel fresh today. When I was eating, I said, this food is very tasty. When I felt tired, I need some rest.
So you made English part of your daily life.
Exactly. That is the biggest secret. You don't need a special time. You use your normal life as practice.
Many people watch English videos every day, but still they don't improve. Why?
Because they only watch. They don't speak. Watching is passive. Speaking is active. I used to pause videos after every sentence. Then I repeated the same sentence again and again, sometimes 5 times, sometimes 10 times.
Did that really help?
Yes, a lot. At first, it felt slow. But slowly, my tongue became comfortable, my pronunciation improved, my confidence increased.
Did you use any special technique?
Yes, one method helped me a lot. I listened to a speaker and spoke at the same time. I copied their voice, speed, and style. It felt strange in the beginning, but after some time, it became natural.
That sounds interesting, but let's talk about fear. This is the biggest problem for most learners.
Yes, fear is the biggest barrier. I used to think, what if I make mistakes? Then I changed my thinking. I asked myself, what if I never try? That question changed everything.
That is deep.
Yes, mistakes are normal. Every fluent speaker made thousands of mistakes, but they kept going.
What about people who say, I don't have anyone to practice with?
That is just an excuse. You always have one partner, yourself. Talk to yourself every day. Record your voice. Listen to it again. You will see your mistakes clearly.
That is actually very practical. Does watching English news programs help you?
Yes, a lot. But again, I did not just watch, I practiced actively. News programs talk about current world events, and the language they use is simple and practical. You can use the same words in daily life. So yes, it really helped me a lot. Sometimes when I already knew about a situation, like a cricket match, I used it for practice. After watching the match, I would give my own analysis in English. For example, if a presenter asked, what went wrong in this match? I would pause and answer it myself. I shared my opinion out loud. This method helped me improve my speaking skills and confidence a lot.
What about vocabulary? People try to memorize hundreds of words.
That is not effective. You should learn words with usage. For example, don't just learn the word hungry. Use it in a sentence. I am very hungry right now. This way, your brain remembers better.
At what point did you feel fluent?
There was no sudden moment. One day I noticed something. I was speaking without translating in my mind. That was a turning point.
That must feel amazing.
Yes, but it takes time. People want fast results, but language needs patience.
What would you say to someone watching our video who feels stuck right now?
I would say this clearly. You are not weak. Your method is wrong. Change your method. You will see progress.
That is strong advice. I want to go a little deeper because many people still feel confused. Let me ask you this. How important is consistency?
Consistency is everything. Let me give you a simple example. If you practice English for 10 minutes every day, you will improve faster than someone who studies for 2 hours once a week. Language is like a muscle. If you use it daily, it grows stronger. If you ignore it, you forget everything.
That makes sense. So daily small effort is better than long, irregular study.
Exactly. Even on busy days, just speak a few sentences. That keeps your flow alive.
Let's talk about confidence again. Some people know English, but they still cannot speak in front of others. Why?
Because they practice in silence. They read, they listen, but they don't train their voice. Speaking is a physical activity. You must train your mouth to move.
So reading alone is not enough.
Not at all. You must speak out loud, even if it feels strange at first.
Did you ever face a situation where you felt embarrassed?
Yes, many times. I remember once I tried to speak in front of a group. I made a mistake. People smiled. At that moment, I felt very uncomfortable. But later, I realized something. People forget your mistakes very quickly, but you remember your progress forever.
That is a powerful mindset.
Yes, if you fear embarrassment, you will never grow.
Let's talk about thinking in English. Many learners struggle with this. How did you train your mind?
I started with very small thoughts. I did not try to think big sentences. For example, I am walking. I am drinking water. I need to work. Slowly, my brain got used to English. Then, longer sentences became easy.
So, start small and grow gradually.
Exactly. Fluency is built step by step.
What about grammar? Many people are stuck in grammar rules.
Grammar is important, but not in the beginning. If you focus too much on grammar, you will stop speaking. First, build your confidence. Then, improve your grammar slowly.
So, fluency first, accuracy later.
Yes, that is the right order.
Let me ask you something practical. If someone is starting today, what should they do in their first week?
In the first week, focus on comfort. Do not try to be perfect. Just do 3 things. Speak daily, listen daily, repeat daily. Even simple sentences are enough. You can watch our interview questions and answers videos. That really helps you a lot. The link is in the description of this video.
Sounds very doable.
Yes, anyone can do it.
Let's do something interesting. Let's give a small real-life example. Sir, can you please teach us in our next part, if someone meets for the first time, how can he or she introduce themselves?
Sure, I will, but only if viewers write yes in comment box. Before we end, give our viewers something simple to practice. Yes, right now say this. Hello, my name is Ali. I am learning English. I will speak without fear. Say it confidently.
That is perfect. Friends, now it's your turn. Go to the comments and tell us where you are lacking in speaking English fluently. We will try to answer your exact queries, so you will speak English with utmost confidence and fluency. If you found this video helpful, like this video, subscribe to Knowledge Topper for more English learning videos, and share it with your friends. Your last words, sir?
Keep learning, keep growing.
We will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.